That evening, Harold drove back out. Jason was sitting on the porch, strumming a guitar, singing a tune that stirred something deep in Harold's chest. As he got closer, the melody became clear, a song that Jonathan Winchester Jr., the old man's son, used to play before his tragic death nearly 40 years ago. "Where'd you learn that song?" Harold asked sharply. Jason lowered his head. "My mother taught me. Her name was Lauren. She was Jonathan's daughter." Harold sat down hard on the porch steps, his heart thumping. Lauren. He hadn't heard that name in decades. She'd been his high school sweetheart. Back before life had divided them, her family had forbidden the relationship, called Harold beneath them. Then one day, she was just gone. Jason pulled a yellowed photo from his pocket. Harold felt his breath hitch. It was him, young and strong, grinning in the summer sun. "Mom kept this. Said you were her first friend here." The next morning, Jason invited Harold into the old house. In the cellar sat the trunk, filled with letters, photographs, and, most surprising, drafts of a will. They told a different story. Jonathan had wanted to leave the house to Lauren, but after his death, the paperwork vanished, and the old man, bitter and proud, had cut her out of the family entirely. Jason showed Harold the modern paperwork, his name now legally on the deed, but said quietly, "I didn't come for the land. My mother passed away last spring. Before she died, she made me promise I'd find this place. I came here to understand where I come from, to understand them." Harold held a faded photograph of the Winchester family. Young Jonathan, proud and strong, with Lauren beside him, smiling as bright as the sun. A deep ache tugged at his chest. "You found them, son," Harold said quietly. "You sure did." Within a month, the old Winchester place was transformed. Jason didn't just bring the house back to life. He opened a small museum on the farm, restored the apple orchard Jonathan had once planted, and on a bright Sunday morning, invited the whole town for the grand opening. The older folks who remembered the Winchesters wiped tears from their eyes as they walked through the house, saw the photographs, and read the old letters. Sally brought her famous pie. Sheriff Thomas manned the grill, and for the first time in years, Harold felt like the past and future were shaking hands. Late in the evening, Jason handed Harold an envelope, the handwriting gentle and careful. "This is for you. My mom wrote it before she passed. Said to give it to you if I ever found you." With fingers just a little less steady than they used to be, Harold opened the letter and read, "Dear Harold, if you're reading this, it means my boy found his way home. I always remembered your kindness, your laughter, and the way you made me feel like I belonged. Thank you for the joy you brought me all those years ago. Take care of him like you once took care of me. With love, Lauren." Harold wiped his eyes, staring out over the orchard where the evening wind rustled through the apple trees. "I will, Lauren," he whispered, and in Bloomsale, a new chapter of an old story had just begun.